They've actually done some nice events on the home tab recently, so I gotta give them props when they do something good. I always crap on when they do bad things. Now, this event, nothing super spectacular because a lot of the rewards are kind of mid. It's gold crates and lucky drops, but at least you're getting them for free and it incentivizes people to go on every day. This, though, I really like. You're getting more lucky drops, and then look at this. You get a rare book of cards, and in today's video that's what I'm going to try to unlock here. We almost have enough crowns to get it. What I don't really understand is it's weird how they count crowns in the game now, because it's like when you win a game you're getting, I believe it's like 8 crowns or something like that, even though you would think it would only be the crowns you get when you're taking towers, but apparently it like counts the crowns or something you have up as well on your side of the map. I don't really know. The other thing too that's a little confusing to me is on one of my mini accounts, I saw I needed only 200 crowns to complete it, but on my main account, it's 300, so maybe it's based off of like how much you play the game and things along those lines. But either way, it's really cool to see that on the home tab, they're actually giving out stuff for free, and there's no catch to it like, oh, well, you have to buy something, right, and then the next one is free after that. Those basically paywall offers we've seen on the home tab recently. So really cool to see, and part of why I'm making this video is because it's like, well, I'd like to see more of this in the future, because I think it's the kind of thing casuals really like to see. Because I mean, who doesn't want to get a free book of cards, am I right? So anyway, this guy's got a Gob Hut drill deck. Pretty meta, I would say. In terms of what spell he has, that's the only thing I don't know. Maybe he only has a snowball, but I guess we'll see. Okay, he's actually got a poison. Here's the thing, though. The poison's actually not that great against the Evo Witch, because as you can see, she's literally just healing herself up. And if we can get the Witch to lock on... Oh my gosh, we're only a minute into this match. Like, just a little over a minute, and he already managed to get to his Evo Snowball. That is ridiculous. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I was not expecting him to be able to do that. That was pretty insane. I think, though, this Evo Witch might actually screw him over here. I'm hoping anyway. Maybe let's get a Fireball on top of the Dark Gob. I don't know if that Fireball was good or not. It was a little aggressive, but I feel like we needed the damage there. That was a really good opening for us, and we now have a pretty sizable lead here going into double elixir almost, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, bro, I cannot believe he got to that Evo Snowball as quick as he did. Like, I don't know about you guys, but that's just like, I was not expecting that at all, because... I don't know. I guess, though, it's because it was the first card he dropped of the whole match, so I guess that helped him cycle to it. But even so, I'm just surprised. Anyway, we can go RG in the back here. He is going to get a very nice poison in the opposite lane because, of course, that's the regular Witch, not the Evolve, so it's not going to be immune to the poison, unfortunately. We can just go for a Monk here and a Fisherman. We probably just want to try to get back to the Witch as soon as possible. That's going to be a very nice log for us over there. And here we go, going to get another Witch going. And he actually does decide to go in for a Berserker once again, and then he goes in for a Gob Hut. There's the Dark Gob. We definitely need to get a log on top of that, and then he's probably going to get something for the Witch, so that way it doesn't splash all the Spear Gobs. Yeah, he does decide to go in for another Berserker. I'm going to go ahead and Witch here, because if he wants to poison it, that's completely fine, because obviously he dealt more damage on the left lane, so that's something to definitely pay attention to. You want to try to get them to split up their damage when you can, and obviously if they're spelling the lane where they haven't dealt as much, it's not really something you need to be as concerned about. So let's just do this here. Let's just go in for the Evo Witch, and if he wants to poison, that's completely fine. Let's just pop the Monk ability here. Let's just go in for Skeletons here, and then we definitely need to get a log going on top of the Drill. Perfect. And he is going to poison, but I don't think that's going to be super great, because obviously the Witch is just going to heal herself up. He does get a Berserker down, though, and he goes in for a Hut, probably not in the most optimal position, but it's probably not going to matter a ton, although this RG might get a shot if we're lucky. Yeah, it actually gets one, and it actually might get a second. Nice. 2 big shots over there. That is a really good amount of damage. He's probably going to go in, I want to guess, for an Evo Snowball. Yeah, nice! Nice, nice, nice. Let's go. That was such a clutch Monk right there. Oh my goodness. Log coming in as well. Man, I feel like we're, like, honestly playing this very well right now. Maybe this isn't that bad of a matchup, but I'm just in general very happy with how we're playing this. We're going to go in for an RG here, and let's see what he does. He goes in for a Berserker, and then he's probably just going to go in for a Hut. Honestly, though, that's a very nice log for us, and he goes in for a Drill. I don't know if it's the best timing, because it's when we got the RG coming in. RG somehow gets a couple shots over there. Fireball's going to come in and take it, and that is going to be a very nice win there for us. Let's see where that takes us in terms of unlocking this book here. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. The crowns are interesting, right? Because it's like we only took one of his towers, but I'm pretty sure, like, let's see what it does. Yeah, look at that. Like how did that even happen? We basically were able to claim it, even though, like, yeah, did you see what I'm saying? Like, basically, what did that give us? That gave us 12 crowns, I'm pretty sure. So I guess that's the part I don't really understand. Like, why is... I don't know, like, what is it what does it count in terms of crowns? Like, what is it based off of? I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments, because I guess that's what I don't really understand. I don't really know if that's a bug, or it's just, I have really no idea, to be completely real. But anyway, let's play one more game here. Guess that you could call it like a victory lap or whatever. So we do have the monk and the fisherman. I'm just going to go ahead and monk. I just want to get things rolling here. Snowball, is there a chance this guy's just running the exact same deck? I guess that's a possibility. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Bomber, so it is going to be slightly different, but there's actually a very good chance it is another drill deck just based off of the snowball and the... Wow, that is a very aggressive graveyard. I'm kind of surprised he did that. I'm just going to pop the monk ability here, and then let's see what he wants to do. Okay. If he ignores this monk, I mean, that's going to deal... Okay, yeah, he does go in for a witch. I'm just going to RG here. He might be able to defend it without too much trouble, although it might not be super easy because he went witch snowball, so he's not going to have a lot of elixir. And yeah, sure enough, we actually are going to get a lot of damage here. He might go for a giant in front of the witch. Nah, because I can log it. There's no way he does. If he does, that's definitely a really big mistake, in my opinion. Yeah, he's just going to let the witch walk by itself. We'll just go for skeletons here. And then let's see what he wants to do. He's going to go bomber, so I guess we could go witch. He might go opposite lane. That wouldn't surprise me, especially because I did just cycle my witch. And if that is the case, we of course have to fireball the minions. But he's actually going to go in for a graveyard. So let's just go ahead and fisherman here. Let's go for an E-Spirit. Hopefully it is able to get rid of the skeletons. And actually we do end up pulling the giant. Oh my gosh, it didn't activate though. That's actually really unfortunate. But because he went in for the minions in the other lane, this is actually a really good opening for us, I feel like, because we could probably send in... What we could actually do is send in an RG in the right lane, and there's no way he's going to be able to defend it. Yeah, look at that. He goes in for a Skarmy, and now that RG is just going to have free reign on the right side over there. The bomber was actually played incorrectly, so it's not even going to target the RG, and that's 100% going to be tower down on the right. There's just no way he's stopping that. We could get the Skelly surround here up. We messed up the surround. You actually can surround the bomber, so then that way one of the skeletons ends up staying alive and it doesn't splash everything, but I guess I probably messed that up a tiny bit. So let's just go in for a fireball here. On top of that, now that the skeletons, yeah, we're taken care of, let's just go in for a fisherman here. He's going to have the giant coming in, so we do need to watch out for that. We'll just probably get a log going here on top of everything. And then we'll definitely need to pop the monk ability, and then I think we'll be okay. I mean, like, he might end up getting a lot of damage, but we won't lose our towers, so that's what's important, of course. And now that we have the Evo Witch in cycle, we should be able to defend the next graveyard sequence without a ton of trouble, especially because I have the monk in the right lane, as well as the fisherman still there, and we could even just get up another fisherman if we really want to, just to kind of ensure that we defend, and graveyard right into the witch, and yeah, that of course is going to mean we're going to be able to defend really easily, because we literally have 2 witches down, which are a great graveyard counter, and look at this, man, this is why the Evo Witch is so broken. Like, you could even just get to a second Evo Witch, 3 witches down, no chance for him. That's going to be GG. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a like and subscribe. If you guys are not subscribed already, you can use creator code BOSS to support me in any Supercell game, and thanks again until next time, guys.